The Travers Stakes at Saratoga has been called the graveyard of champions. Many heavily favored horses have competed, and many have failed to win. 2025 sees Sovereignty as a clear favorite, having recently won the Belmont and the Jim Dandy Stakes on the Saratoga track. He is so highly regarded as a probable winner that many of his former challengers have skipped this prestigious $1.25 million race. We will watch with great interest as at least two of the new challengers take their shot to defeat the seemingly unbeatable Sovereignty. As tribute, we've included extra former Travers predictions from recently deceased and legendary Hall of Famer trainer D. Wayne Lukas.
Saratoga is special in the regard that it's great racing every day. Every day of the week that you come here, it's the highest quality racing in a country fair-like atmosphere.
Belmont's got the whole Triple Crown thing going for it, you know, especially when there is a Triple Crown at stake, like there was with American Pharoah, and you get the electric atmosphere because of that. But like Jerry said, I mean, Saratoga day in, day out, with all the families and the big crowds and everybody dresses up, and it's a beautiful setting, and it's the place to be.
I think they're basically, a lot of the horses are scared to run against the Sovereignty. He's been so strong in every race. The only other horse, maybe the one horse Magnitude, who seems to be a nice horse also, and I don't think he's met anybody like Sovereignty yet, but I guess he's going to go out for the test.
It's a short field, but remember, it's the graveyard of champions, and Magnitude's coming in fresh. He's by the hottest sire in the country, not this time. You see what they're doing here at Saratoga this year. Watch for him.
Well, you know, it's Sovereignty's race to lose. His breeze the other day was excellent. You know, Bill's done a phenomenal job placing him and having him right at all the right times, and I look for him to have a big race and win pretty easy again.
Yeah, short, but obviously we got the best horse in the country in Sovereignty, and I think he's going to be very hard to beat. It's hard to bet against him, but if I was to do it, I'd be taking Magnitude on the outside with Asmussen. Pretty simple.
We're here with the man of the hour, best trainer on the track, and got the super horse for the Travers, Billy Mott. How do you see this shaping up, and why do you feel so good about this situation?
Well, we feel good about it, but we're also, you know, we're cautiously optimistic, I'd say. We respect all the competition. Looks like they got a small field. We've only got, you know, a 5-horse field, but we're racing on a track that we've been over a couple times. We got a couple wins over the racetrack, and he's been very good. I mean, he ran very well in the Belmont and the Jim Dandy Stakes. And we're looking forward to Saturday.
I'm here with Junior Alvarado, the man of the hour. Right now, he just came back from a light little gallop with Sovereignty. And how's he feeling, and what do you expect for Saturday?
We're good. Horse is feeling great. You know, we're very excited for Saturday. You know, the big race at Travers, and you know, I think everything has gone very well so far. So we're just happy and can't wait for Saturday.
We're here with the Grandmaster of the sport of training, D. Wayne Lukas, best known currently for Seize the Gray winning the Preakness. He's got one of the top 5 horses in the country, holding it for the Pennsylvania Derby, and purportedly looking maybe for the Pegasus Stakes if we get to that point. But I just want to know why you're holding the horse for that.
I even elected to go to the Pennsylvania Derby because I thought that maybe it was an easier spot. And I didn't get 2 good races out of Seize the Gray up here on this surface. So really, I hate to think that he wouldn't handle this track, but I think he'll handle Parks at Pennsylvania much better. And it's a definitive race, probably determine the best 3-year-old in the country. I think when the dust settles on Saturday, the winner of the Travers will probably be the best 3-year-old, maybe on the way towards the championship of some kind. That horse probably will be prominent also in the Breeders' Cup Classic, because history says that the 3-year-olds late in the fall always show up in the Classic and make it as. You know, the Travers is always very competitive, and it doesn't always go according to the Hollywood script either. So you have to pretty much, if you're into racing, you have to go with those horses that have done the most. And so you go with the 2 or 3 favorites, but be careful in the Travers because a lot of strange things happen.
Yeah, 2015, you beat American Pharoah. You came here and clobbered him in the Travers.
Briefly, what kind of experience was that for you?
No, that was a good day. That was a very good day. You know, he was a great horse. Nobody talks about the 5 times he beat us, but that's probably my most historic win. Everybody loves to talk about it at this time of year.
I think he's far better horse than the rest of the field. But as we all know that in a race anything can happen. I'm rooting for for the horse to win because I like the barn. I like the connections. There's newcomers that want to beat him, and that's fair. No, it's part of the game. I don't see him winning by several lengths, but at the end, all the experience, all those races, and I think the weather is helping also, keeping these horses fresh. I think he's gonna still win it.
Great rendition with the great Sovereignty, who Mr. Mott's managed flawlessly. Looks on paper, if the races are run on paper, like the Travers winner, but we know Saratoga is a graveyard of favorites. I'm looking for a little bit of an upset. As big a fan as I am of Sovereignty, I like Chad Brown's Colt by Gunrunner. I think he's a horse that we haven't seen the best of. I'm thinking that if Magnitude Asmussen gets a lead, that Sovereignty is going to be pressed to go after him early, thinking he might steal the race. Another brilliant horse with very fast figures. And it could set up for an upsetter if Chad's horse can kind of sit third and watch the show develop. It's an interesting rendition. Sovereignty is a great horse, and I'm obviously rooting for him for the sport. But I think Chad Brown might have an upset in the card this year with strategic focus.
Chad, why do you think your horse has a good shot of not just doing well, but winning?
Well, it's a tough race. You got to face Sovereignty, who's the clear leader of the division. But my horse is training good. It's a short field. Decided to take a chance. Made a little equipment change with a blinker. I loved his work this past week, and with a short field, you're likely to at least get a good trip.